when Niccolò Machiavelli picked up his pen. In the early 1500s, Italy was not a nation, it was a battlefield. Cities rose and fell like waves. Alliances changed overnight. Friends became enemies, and enemies became kings. Florence, his home, was ruled, overthrown, and ruled again. Machiavelli watched powerful men lose everything, not because they were weak, but because they misunderstood how power truly works. So he wrote a book, not for heroes, but for survivors. That book was The Prince. This is not a story about good and evil. This is a story about control. Every ruler wants power. Some are born into it. Some steal it. Some are handed it by chance. But Machiavelli makes one thing clear. Gaining power is easy compared to keeping it. Power is like a wild animal. If you don't know how to hold it, it will tear you apart. He begins by dividing all rulers into two types: those who inherit power and those who take it. Inherited kingdoms are stable because people are used to them. Even a foolish ruler can survive when tradition protects him. But new rulers live in danger. The people remember their old leaders. They whisper about the past. They wait for a moment to strike. This is where most new rulers fail. When a prince takes a new land, the worst thing he can do is try to be kind. Mercy feels noble, but it creates weakness. And weakness invites rebellion. Machiavelli warns, if you leave enemies alive, they will never forgive you. They will smile, pretend, and wait for the right moment to destroy you. So a new ruler must act fast. Remove threats completely. Once fear is established, peace becomes possible. But without fear, no law survives. People do not obey because it is right. They obey because they fear the cost of disobedience. Machiavelli then turns to how power is won. Some rulers rise through luck. The right enemy dies. The right door opens. Chaos creates opportunity. But fortune is a liar. It gives and it takes without warning. A ruler who depends on luck will fall when the wind changes. True power comes from something else. Virtue, not morality, not kindness, but strength, courage, intelligence, and the ability to bend reality to your will. A ruler with virtue does not wait for the world to change. He changes the world. Machiavelli compares fortune to a violent river. When it floods, it destroys everything in its path. But wise rulers build walls. Before the storm comes, they prepare. They plan. They fortify themselves. While others sleep, those who wait for danger are already defeated. Then Machiavelli speaks about what really keeps a ruler alive. The military. Without force, laws are meaningless. Without soldiers, promises are empty. A prince who cannot defend himself will be ruled by someone who can. He warns against mercenaries, soldiers who fight only for money. They are brave when there is no risk, and useless when death appears. He also warns about advisors. A prince must listen, but only on his own terms. Too much advice weakens authority. Too little creates blindness. A ruler must choose wise counselors and ignore fools. But even the best advice is useless if the ruler lacks judgment. Then Machiavelli speaks about change. The world never stays the same. The strategy that wins today will fail tomorrow. The ruler who survives is the one who adapts. Rigid men fall. Flexible men rule. At the end of the book, Machiavelli turns to his broken homeland. He dreams of a leader strong enough to unite Italy and drive out foreign powers. He writes not just as a philosopher, but as a man, desperate to see strength rise from chaos. The Prince is not a book about evil. It is a book about reality. Machiavelli understood something most people don't want to accept. Humans are driven by fear, ambition, and self-interest. And anyone who ignores this will be crushed by it. Power does not belong to the kindest. Power belongs to the most prepared. Those who understand fear, who master timing, who see the world as it is, do not survive history. They shape it. Finally, Machiavelli reminds the prince of one brutal truth. No one protects your power, except you. Friends grow distant. Armies change sides. The crowd forgets. Only preparation remains. So the wise ruler is always building, always watching, always ready. Because the moment you relax, someone else is sharpening their knife. Power is never owned. It is only held.